Okay. Bling. Click, click. Off. Smoke them if you got them. Bum them if you don't. Down button. And quiet on the set. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
And that's Skeggy Media. That's right.
Skeggy joined us in Zoom today.
That's right. Skeggy got home just in time to catch today's show. And welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Thursday, October 18th, 2018 here. Inside and outside Trinity Avatar. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's getting home safe. Getting all those reports still. Again, Skeggy. Skeggy, are you there listening?
I'm.
Yes, he is. So, how was your flight back from the Americas?
Only had a 1 hour delay because one pilot decided to take off a document with him, an 80-page document.
And that delayed your flight getting home? That's not too bad, considering.
I had a 4-hour weather delay on the...
So what was your takeaway? What do you think? How did you enjoy yourself in the whole event in total from a UK perspective? Was it everything you thought it was going to be? Was it more? Was it less? Was it, I don't know.
Blah. Was it exciting?
Well, it was everything that it's got to be, you know. You got a chance to meet, of course, all of the other players, like yourself and everything. So, but as I say, I got time to pester Lord British because it seems like I got the golden tickets to go in the box and everything else. So I got to sit with him, and so it was a good time on the tour as well. So it was a good time.
Well, very good. Glad you enjoyed yourself. Glad you're home safe. And of course,
sitting with Lord British in the box is always an experience at the Barons Men
at
play.
The Barons Men, absolutely.
Yeah. I've done that a couple of times, and that is always a fun thing.
Yeah, with Jack feeding chicken to the...
Yeah, well, you know, I don't think we really got the whole story about that yesterday, did we?
Yeah, well, we got parts of it. I know. What's there to say that it's like you sit at the tavern during a play, and that's part of an interactive experience, and you're supposed to interact. I spiked a drink. I fed him chicken.
You were feeding him your cock? What?
Well, you have to remember, he first walked up and stole the chicken.
He stole it, right?
Stole the first piece, and then all the rest of it, including me turning around and actually getting chicken from another table to hand to him.
So, what was with the chicken is the big question. What was?
It was chicken. It was food. And the character Falstaff in Henry IV Part 1 is a glutton. So it is one where part of being a glutton is constantly eating and drinking. And so I was helping him. He looked like he was lacking some stuff, so I had to help.
All right.
I was obligated to help by sitting at the tavern table.
I still don't get.
What, you don't get? What part of that?
Well, again, if I'm going to a play or the theater, I expect to go to the play or theater and
you've never actually done an interactive play before.
Not be part of it. Well, see, again, that's really not my scene to begin with. It's not something.
I hate to tell you this, but you've been a part of a couple of interactive plays before. You may know them as Scare for a Cure. The Haunted House is an interactive play.
Yeah, if you're coherent enough to actually understand that.
Oh, if you're sober, yes. Yeah.
And you care about storyline. I cared diddly about storylines. Yeah.
My first interactive play, this is going to take people back, was actually in Ireland. In Dublin. I think it was the National Leprechaun
Ireland
Museum. I think that's where it was. And in Dublin, and at night they actually have an adult-only play that they take you through the National Leprechaun Museum, and you play different characters as you're going through it. And for some odd reason, it's the Leprechaun Museum. I was the priest. I don't know why they would have chose me to be the priest for this thing, but yeah. So I did dressed in some robes, and I blessed some people. I decided to take some.
I don't want to see what a blessing
choir
from Jack
boys
might look like.
Girls back to make sure that they were doing all of their Hail Marys. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot the altar boys. Yep. But yeah, interactive experience. If you are in the Austin area, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, although this Thursday it is canceled. So tonight's version of Henry IV Part 1 is canceled, and that's at the Baron's Men, which is on Lord British's property.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting. Well, I was expecting Duke Ezekiel Cooper here to give everybody some information, but of course, he's going to be fashionably late as usual.
Yeah.
So when and if he gets in here, we'll get to that. But
have you had a chance to play on the QA server yet?
No. Why would I do that right now?
It was open yesterday.
I've got a week's worth of photos, videos, and other crap to be editing right now. You think I've got time to get? Yeah.
I understand you have to make room for the porn and everything else, but yeah.
I don't know where you keep getting that idea. Nobody downloads and stores porn anymore. It's just not feasible.
Hey,
Takes
man,
up too much
I know you
space.
Better than that. You like to archive everything. So, yeah. You don't just bookmark it. You download it and archive it.
Got my own personal, my own private. That's right.
Your own private server. Yes.
I am the server. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, I've had some friends who did that for business. So
the Wank Bank is now full. But yeah, QA server online and open for testing. Don't forget all of those. The bundles are going to be expiring by the end of the year. All of them. Viking and Cobalt
bundles going
expired
bye.
in November 30th. Everything else 12/21. So yes.
That's right. You know it. You know it's happening in about a week.
Release 59.
Yeah. You know what happens in release 59?
In a week, release 59.
Play for free. Totally wide open. Release 59.
Did they announce that?
Yes. What do you think I was talking about yesterday? Yes, the game is free to play.
I know they mentioned it at SodaCon, but
Yes.
they have not. Have they made the official announcement?
I don't know if they've actually officially made the announcement.
Yeah.
We have been told officially at SodaCon, and the world knows because that news traveled fast.
It doesn't travel fast enough. There's some
that's
people at
why-
SodaCon that didn't even know who Lunch with Laz and Jack are.
Well, that's why they should watch our show.
Yeah, SodaCon is public, but yes. But it has not come with any kind of forum announcement or public announcement elsewhere other than SodaCon.
Other than they changed free to try to play for free. You never did notice that wording, did you? It's play for free now, not free to try.
Yeah, it does say that on the website,
Yes.
and then from there it does ask for a username, password, and holy shit, what the fuck's up with that CAPTCHA? I can't even read that thing.
Are you trying to create a new account?
Yeah, I clicked on the button. Yeah, that CAPTCHA is going to be a pain in the ass.
I hate it.
I don't know what CAPTCHA is more annoying, that kind or the one where it's like, choose the traffic sign, but we're going to put a little sliver on one of the boxes, and it's like, should I click that box?
Yes,
because
the sign
it's
is
technically
in the box. Yes.
but it's like a little minuscule sliver.
And you can discern
like,
that?
Or do they just want the main body of the sign?
Can you discern that it's a sliver of the sign?
Yes.
Well, click on any square that has picture of a sign in it. If you can discern that it's part of the sign, yes, you click on the box. I'm sorry, what's so hard about that? Oh, that's right. College graduates don't know where to buy postage stamps these days, I hear.
No, that was college students. College graduates know where to buy a postage stamp.
I thought it was college graduates. College students, even then.
It was college students. Which means it was 18 to 22-year-olds that don't know what they're doing.
I don't know. I think I knew where to buy a stamp by the time I was like 6. Anyway.
Well, back in your day, that was the only means of communication. Nowadays, hardly.
We had the telegraph.
Yeah, I mean, you were tapping shit out in Morse code, and the Pony Express was the fastest means of travel back in your day. But still, yeah, it is one where it's like, yeah, unless you mail things, that's pretty lame.
What's that?
I can't back out of the registration page. Yeah.
Hey, man, we used to race pigeons back in the hood, man. Pigeon racing.
Hey. Who can stay away from the pigeon shit? Was that the game?
Hey, very, very popular pastime in New York City, raising pigeons still to this day.
Yeah. You know what's coming tomorrow, right?
The new user experience community live stream?
That is correct. Correctamundo.
Happening at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time.
And this is what's going to be coming in release 59.
Is List going to be doing this one? Is Travis
going to be? Sanyo and the
Travis,
Energy Vortex himself. Yeah,
absolutely cool. Now, I had a chance to look at a lot of this being worked on, and I'm telling you, I believe everybody is going to like what they've done with it. They've explained some of the new mechanics as well, and I think it's going to make a big difference in the new user experience.
I think it will make a world of difference.
They actually teach you how to jump. How about that?
Well, that's the first thing that they do. And also, not to mention panning around the camera. QA server is open. They also added an additional character slot for everybody, so that way you can actually create a new character to go test it. Although yesterday, when on the first version of the QA server was out, you could see the I want to call them islands in the space that were available to jump between, but there was no means of actually starting the tutorial. So that part hadn't made it into the game. Since then, they have actually patched the QA server, so it might be available now. So if you do have access to the QA server, everybody has access to the QA server. Go ahead and test that out. See whether or not they've done it. Abuse that extra
Abuse
character
that
slot.
new character slot. That's right.
Yeah.
NV,
have-
how you
have
doing
a
out
field
there
day.
tonight?
And
today?
hi, Envy. Yeah.
Yeah, Skeggy we were right there when they were showing off that stuff, man. It was cool stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So now, speaking of new stuff, this is rather confusing, and I gotta say, I don't know whether I'm a fan of what I'm seeing here yet.
What, did you scroll up?
Yeah, it's, the R59. Let's get this up on screen. Actually, tell you what, before we do that, let's get yesterday's stand-up out of the way, and then we'll delve into this. For
You
the
act
rest
like
of the
I have
show.
that tab handy.
I would hope you do.
I will let you know that I actually closed the tab, Chris's daily blog, because he hasn't updated it in a month.
Yeah, you know, I've been debating it, but I leave it there. And don't be fooled.
I went ahead and
Don't
closed
be
it.
fooled by today's stand-up because Chris had an oopsie copy and paste there. So.
You know what?
You're looking for the post between Tuesday, October 18th and Tuesday, October 16th.
The post between the one that just without a date, the one that says
without the
artist.
date. That's the one.
Artist Damon with pumpkin head minions, the flame deco traps, 3 new statue dungeon entrances, and the Aether Dragon statue.
Woohoo.
Yeah. Then after that, over in design, or should we just say designer?
Designer. No,
Over in
and
designer.
we were just over at SodaCon for the past week, and we took one of the very few breaks that we ever take during the year. Actually, it's from this point on is where we take most of our breaks. We'll take a break over Thanksgiving, and we'll take a break over Christmas, and then that's it. The rest of the year, we fucking work our asses up.
Yeah.
If you call it work. But.
If you call it something. Sanyo's working on pumpkins and Solace Bridge out, polish and discoveries.
Discovery.
Yeah. Brandon's working on Pumpkinhead and fishing.
Fish.
The Energy Vortex was working on Isle of Storms polish and expansion. Lord British working on general business. For some reason he's up in design.
You know why? It's because he retired as CEO, right?
No. He did not retire as the CEO.
I know.
Yeah. They realized, hey, our team's really small and we don't need any C-level positions, and it's not a requirement. So it's
actually, I had a chance to ask about that, and the answer I got was absolutely A, very honest. They told me exactly why they did it, and B, only made sense, and C, they weren't going to get into it with the trolls because it really ain't worth it over a fucking title.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway. Moving right along.
Then after that, over in the programmers, the Wizard Smoke. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's working on knowledge work and Universal Chat Orb. Why does that need to be an orb? Why?
Because the tech already exists for the Noble's Orb. So if you give everybody a copy of that and just change the name on it, bingo, it's so easy to do. It's like you and I could do that program. Just rename the script, rename the orb, and drop it in and do
5 minutes, and make sure you also rename the channel that it's speaking to.
Absolutely. Yeah. Update the / command, and bada bing, you're in business.
Yeah. And then rewards user interface and the buff icon tray work. Dr. Bob.
Little Bobby Thompson. He was hard.
He's working on
down there.
Bugs.
Bug.
And water polish.
How do you polish water?
I don't know. You want to know the great thing about my tape? I can make my mouth disappear.
Yeah, that really didn't do that well.
It should.
Just looks like you've got tape on your mouth, really.
So your green screen is not programmed to the appropriate shade of green.
No, I mean it looks
what's
like
the damn problem?
Looks like black tape. That's all.
Well, that's because what's behind it is black.
Oh, I don't know. Damn problem is you weren't here when you were supposed to be. Damn it!
Hey, by God, I'm adding people to the staff membership of the convention next year, and we got a bunch.
All right, well, you hold that thought for a minute. Let us finish what we're working on. We'll come right back to you.
Dr. Bob, working on bugs and water polish.
Already did that. Okay.
Yes, sorry. The Deathbringer one and only working on performance. JY working on knowledge flags and expanding reports. The Burning Toad working on paid time off.
Burn. PTO, what?
Yeah. Over in Studio Services, Seraphina's working on support tickets and bug forums.
Bug.
Over in Useless Overhead, Dippy Bird working on performance in dungeons. And the Dork Star working on weekly updates and QA bug forums.
Bug.
Yeah.
And that's what the devs said they were working on yesterday. So,
Not
Duke.
today, but yesterday.
I see you've been busy over there. Already jump starting next year's events. I know Skeggy's already putting his pennies or his euros towards his collection.
Yeah, we got a bunch of people. There's been a lot of people come out of the community this year in support of the convention next year, namely the streamers. We put a help wanted ad out on the announcements in the Discord, and we've had a lot of response from the streamers. Right now, we have added, well, of course, NBNN has always been a streamer.
I would hope.
SodaCon. Right. But we've added Aline Dragonfire and Dulane and Thradia just joined.
Who?
Excellent.
So we've got a streamer community. Thradia.
Oh, okay.
So we have a streamer community now that is starting to get a heartbeat that is supporting and pushing the convention agenda for 2019. And I want to, hey guys, I appreciate it very much. Very, very much. Not only that, we have had Lord Marshal Volbrig has joined the marketing and advertisement team. We've got a few more execution team members.
You just picked up another one. Skeggy says add him to the list.
Okay, well, there you go. So we've got 5 streamers now that are going to be plugging for the convention next year. Guys, we appreciate all of your support. And you guys will be on the staff. You'll be in the media entity of the staff. where your information and ideas can be fluidly exchanged. Any ads, pictures, videos, commentary, it'll be shared amongst the streamers themselves inside the staff chat. And guys, I appreciate all your support. It looks like already this year, it looks like it's going to be one hell of an event next year, just from the media and the outpouring of the community to get behind the convention and push it to success.
Sweet. Yeah, everybody had a great time this year, and I'm telling you, I sent you a screenshot this morning from somebody. Waldo sent me a little chat last night. He's like, dude, man, I had such a great time. As we're planning for next year already. A lot of people really enjoyed themselves, and
it was an extraordinary event this year. It was great.
And all I can tell everybody is stay tuned, because every year we learn, and every year we kick it up a notch. So,
and next year it's already been kicked up another notch for next year. We got a surprise. Yeah, we got a surprise coming for next year. Yeah, I'm not going to spill it just yet, but we got a surprise coming for next year that's going to blow everybody's socks off.
Now, of course, you had the pleasure of actually we spoke with the guys over at the offices, and had the pleasure of actually nailing down those dates and the venues before we left this year, so that next year is already lined up and ready to rock and roll for us to
next year's already ready to go.
Walk on in and start our stuff. So
we've already got confirmed dates. Next year it is October 10th, 11th, and 12th of 2019.
Save the date, folks. Start planning your PTO, as we were just talking about over in the stand up there, and make sure that if the wife and kids want to go on vacation, you get them taken care of earlier in the year. Or bring them along, even better, and plan to bring the whole family. We prefer you just bring the whole family.
Yeah, bring the whole crew.
I tell you, there's spas for the wife. There's all sorts of great stuff for the kids. And I tell you what, it's going to be a fun time. Fun time. But moving right along, we do have this new thing. Let's drop this back inside there for everybody else.
Can I put something out there real quick?
Well, I guess you're going to either way, so yeah, go ahead.
Well, Skeggy, if you would, PM me in the convention Discord and send me your streamer URL.
Streamer URL, there you go. Yeah.
Right, and I will also need your cell phone number. It doesn't matter that it's overseas, but I'll need your cell phone number just in case there is an emergency and we have to reach out to team members immediately. And it doesn't matter that it's an overseas number. I mean, if we've got to call overseas because of an emergency, then we just have to call overseas.
No, I'd be happy to do that, and I just want to give a big shout out to you and the team for the Sodacon that you put on this lot.
Well, that last that you said there is what makes a difference. We have an extraordinary team of extraordinary people, and basically I act as a conductor and just basically point them where they need to go. But the team itself is what actually makes this thing happen.
Amen.
And if it wasn't for the team,
by the players, for the players. That's right. And of course, anybody wants to step up, this is an open call all year long. You got something you want to do, you got a guild event you want to throw, you want to be part of all the activities, reach out to us, let us know. And of course, we'll be more than happy to get you someplace in the list, get your event on the con agenda and all that great stuff. So going to be bigger and better year after year as this thing grows, folks. And I tell you, it's going. We had a really, really great time. It just every year it gets better and better. I love this shit. That's all I got to say. But put a link back in there for everybody so that everybody can see where we're going next. Starlong just posted this up a little while ago. Was that earlier today or was that yesterday? I didn't catch that yesterday.
Yesterday afternoon. Right after the show. Star posted it. So, you know those things for the release stuff?
Bug.
It's going to be really, really confusing. So they're going for
I am
different.
very confused. I mean, I understand.
Okay.
You know, I see what this is, but this
we're going to
sucks,
try
in my
a
opinion, so
different
far.
strategy for the release post. Instead of a giant wall of text that duplicates a ton of the information inside of our task bug tracking software, they are going to output that data into a Google Sheet and publish it to the web and make the release post a shorter highlights version that includes this sheet as a companion. This will also help more quickly get you information for QA testing. And this is what it looks like. Yes, it looks like a bunch of bugs that are actually just fixed.
Bug.
Yeah, and I will say that the priority of these things are very, very confusing to me.
Well, yeah, because I mean everything on this list seems
because-
to be either resolved or closed, so I don't understand.
Yeah, they're all closed or resolved, and it's all stuff that was. If you look at some of it, it's like, why is adding the ability for the dual wax cylinder player to function as a radio high priority?
Where do you see high priority?
Well, where it says priority,
high.
it says
Okay,
high.
I see now.
Yeah, would you consider that to be high priority? When it's two phonographs or wax cylinder players, does that mean that all wax cylinders are now going to be radios as well?
According to this, only the dual wax cylinder players.
But why not make them all
That's
radios?
I don't know. Radio.
I mean, it's like, why can't I turn the radio, the ornate automated phonograph that's right behind us,
why can't
from
I just
being a wax cylinder?
Why can't I just have a smartwatch on my wrist that acts as a radio? I don't know.
You could if it was a smartwatch, if you had the proper software.
Damn Kobold's creating all sorts of great things all the time, you know.
So yeah, but this is a list of everything. Oh Jesus, did we expose the priorities too? Yes, you did.
What's
yes,
that?
You did. List is like, shit, did we expose the priorities too? As well as the date that they are created. But I mean, so this is something that was created 2 months ago by Star, and then from there it finally did get resolved. So yes, all of that is out there, list. As well as the assignee, the QA pool. It doesn't tell you who fixed it though. It just lists the reporter.
And the links are broken.
So don't fear. Don't fear. Otherwise, if it listed who fixed it, then we'll be messaging you.
Well, it tells you who worked on it, so whoever worked on it should have, is add the ability for the dual wax cylinder players also function as radios. The QA pool.
Yeah.
The reporter was Star.
Yeah. Caffeine. I never said all of that was on the QA server to test, and they haven't put out what's out there to test. This
I
was an
just
example.
don't. Yeah, I just don't understand. I don't get it.
Yeah. Well,
I'm so confused.
I'm confused because yes, it really doesn't say the big things. Remember, this is actually supposed to be a supplemental resource. A supplemental resource.
Okay,
it is not. It's not the release post where it includes the highlights of the things that, hey, they want you to test, like the new user experience, which last I checked was not available yet.
I don't see where this says supplemental. We're going to try a different strategy. Instead of this is what we're doing. This isn't saying this is supplemental. They're going to give you a highlighted, shorter version of the release text afterwards, but...
Keep reading. Keep reading.
Yeah.
Keep reading.
Yeah, I'm finished.
Read it out loud. Really, read it out loud.
What am I reading? I just read it. We're going to output the data in a Google sheet and put it in the web. Make the release note a shorter highlight version that includes this sheet as a companion. Okay, fuck you.
Oh, what'd you get?
Fuck you.
I know. Oh, yeah. So yes, this is going to be something that is available at. So this is really a supplemental. It is a companion document that goes into more details about all of the bugs that were fixed. Where the release notes themselves will be a little bit more condensed and more targeted to the bigger, more overarching changes that they are pushing in the release. And List is reminding me that they have one more day
before lockdown.
We got one more day. No testy soon. No testy. Yeah, so more than likely he will have the everything up for the new user experience up tomorrow, and that will be patched in at some point in time tomorrow. If that is the case, List, please let me know because I want to test the new user experience over and over again.
I've been trying to figure out what that text was there, and now I got what you're talking about. Yes, during ACL. Is when this was originally conceived, there was no ACL during that time. And yes, we use ACL to help promote the con. ACL was actually a sponsor of SodaCon this year, if you did not know. So yes, during ACL, because ACL was a sponsor of SodaCon this year. And we have bigger plans with ACL as the years go on. So yes, ACL is part of the draw.
For people that need things to do other than attend a con. Yes.
Listen, not everybody wants to go to the theater. Not everybody wants to go do X, Y, Z. We had
some people don't want to go to TRF and they're dragged and they sit at the bar.
That's right. Day. Yeah. Hey,
I don't know anybody that would do that.
Yeah. Listen, I have nothing against those, but I've got physical limitations and that shit fucking kills me. Yeah. My fucking hips are still hurting. Yeah.
Yeah. Work on those merits points that for the potions that you can't trade anymore.
That's okay.
Yeah. And that so needs to be.
I need one one potion of capacity every 7 days, man. So I get one every 3 days. I'll have them for life. That's all I need. That's all I want.
I am AFKing in the middle of a song.
Yes. Talk about bugs.
It's so annoying. Yes. But yeah.
Or the fact that you still have to stand up to play. That.
Yeah, can't play the lute sitting down anymore. Yeah.
So
was that already
back to this list of things.
You mean that supplemental list?
So this let me go
supplemental list.
Hold on, let me go back to this companion. I don't see the word supplemental. Companion.
It's called a synonym. It's a synonym.
You synonym this.
I got your synonym hanging.
That's right.
But this is the list of bugs fixed. The list of fixed bugs and finished tasks as of 2 days ago. That's what it is. So you do have to remember that.
So now, is he going to continually update this? I haven't read all the 2 pages of the original post yet.
Why would I read other people's comments?
Laz speaks Brooklynese, Cordline.
Yeah, oh, don't worry. I'm missing
Last
up words.
week.
I'm messing up words left and right today. I'm having problems with the words as well. It's one of those days. Ah, yeah.
Me no understand.
So the hard part is, since this is the list of bugs, we also do have the different type where some things are tasks and other things are bugs. And so we can see some of the tasks that have been assigned, and as well as the bunch of bugs that have been resolved. What was put on the QA server yesterday.
Undead specimen pods. Yeah, that was a nice one. Scotty was working on those as decoration.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, there's a lot in here, and it's yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Might be easy to comprehend for a spreadsheet type person, but yeah.
Well, it is one that some of it that, in order to really work on it, you need a better ability to sort it, and I think that's where you run into issues, to where you can't see whether or not something is based off of region, like map corrections, skill corrections, new skills, kind of like the craftable potion that blocks decay and experience. Which
is that actually in there?
That is actually in there. That is Soda 58030. But at the same time, some of the reports on the forums earlier today said that decay does not exist on the QA server anymore.
Yes, decay is gone. Chris was actually going to try and implement it before.
Yeah, and so
release.
So why is there a craftable potion that would block decay?
Things that make you go,
Yeah. So yeah, it does ask some questions about some things.
Do your weapons decay? Do your armor decay? Does your furniture decay if you leave it out in the weather on the lot like a couple people we know?
I don't know, but we're using pleather, so it's not the real stuff, and so it just washes right off.
Now, what you can't see is we have the grandma plastic seat coverings over them. So
absolutely. Over the pleather, we do have the plastic seat coverings, yes. Because that is critical for all of your exciting bedroom activities.
Yeah. When you got all that nut butter oiled up all over the couch, you better have something to cover it up so it makes easy cleanup. That's all I gotta say.
Hey. Yep. We got something.
That's something. I don't know what. All right, so this is something we're gonna have to go over because I got to read all these now today and just see and form my own opinion on whether I like or dislike this new change.
Well, I think you'll like the
not that we have much say in the matter, but
I think you'll like the actual information, but you will not like the organization that was used to convey said information, because it requires you to categorize everything individually yourself, and that becomes very, very messy.
Well, see, one of the things about the release, I guess he's got to come out with release notes, is that everybody's able to go back to the release notes, and I can go back 10, 20 release notes and go, oh, this is where this was added. This was taken away. This is where this is changed. So if he's gonna get away from that, that's gonna tick off a lot of the community, because a lot of people rely on that stuff. Now, if you want to just publish spreadsheets of everything and anything that was ever fixed as a JIRA that's searchable, which we can search for any independent bugs, then that might make things a little easier, so people can really track that stuff for the informational purposes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. And then we can say, okay, this bug was fixed 7 times and reintroduced 8.
Yeah, like the music bug. Yeah.
Which music bug?
Well, thank you. like the one you're dealing with right now. Or the one you were dealing with when you went AFK. I don't know which one you want to talk about.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about any of them because And again, we just
we interpret the news. We just randomly make up shit. That's what it is. We randomly make up shit.
But moving right along, don't forget, folks. We don't.
That we don't know what we're talking about. We do not know what we're talking about.
We interpret things as we see them. Most of what you hear, we try and keep it real. You all know the deal. We ain't got to tell you guys and gals, but of course, don't forget you're watching NBNN. You can get the latest information using the NBNN Shroud Avatar. Yeah, the NBNN Shroud Avatar app. Yes. I was getting ready to go to the calendar, and I haven't gotten there yet. And in the app, you can do things like check out the calendars, shop the marketplace, read the Daily Britannia, hit us up in Discord, follow us on social media, and much, much more. And don't forget, you can get the app on the Google Play Store, the Apple iTunes Store, or the Amazon App Store for all your electronic devices. And don't forget the calendar brought to us every day by our good friends over at Hometown Hero. HometownHero.com. Save 20% off your vape juice needs using the promo code NBNN when you check out at HometownHero.com.
That's right. And you can see that wonderful calendar at nbnn.info. Click on the calendar button, and you can look at this aggregated mess.
SodaCon right over here.
Yeah. That is there. If you click on pictures inside of there, and then you'll be like, SodaCon Austin 2018. Where are you?
Because we haven't hit the refresh button.
Holy crap, guys! We officially
I still don't see it.
Guys, we officially have 16 staff members now.
Very nice.
Congratulations. But yes, that NBNN community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want that guy to hook it up to this email him news@nbnn.info and he'll do something with it eventually. Envy, that is true. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You should tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to on a little show called Lunch with us. Yeah.
Zeke, you've officially got more staff than the Portalarium offices. Congratulations.
Say that again. I missed it. What?
I says, you've officially got more staff members than the Portalarium offices. Congratulations.
Yep.
Wow,
but then,
I didn't even think of that.
then after that, don't forget this afternoon at 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7. And that is followed by the final event of this Tour to Thursday on Radio Free Britannia. The Wicked Womb.
That's right.
It's Thursday light. Yeah.
Thursday,
man. Tour to Thursday. Nothing really going on.
Yeah, we got to get some community activity going out there on Thursday. I tell you what.
Well, I mean, that's up to other players to start doing events on Thursday and then going from there.
Okay, I don't know what happened there. That got
stuck. But let's see. What do we have to look forward to in release 59? Global chat.
Yep, free to play, global chat, no decay.
Yeah, and pretty soon I'm hoping that I really do hope
and
that
fishing.
They take
that's
my
right.
recommendation on what
fishing.
to do for
fishing.
The add-on store as far as pricing goes. Because we do know that they are expiring all of the bundles.
Absolutely.
So I'm hoping that they listened and said, you know what, that's a good idea, and we're going to implement that awesome idea that Jack had.
We'll find out soon enough.
Yeah.
But of course, don't forget you're watching Lunch with Laz and Jet. How can you forget?
I don't know how you could forget listening to two idiots like
gotta
us.
Be painful, I tell you. And of course, we do appreciate all your support for keeping us on the air for over 3 years right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Synesys, twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us on replays on YouTube or on the in-game radio. We do appreciate all your support, and we do it for you. And don't forget, if you want to become a supporter, you can go to any of our websites, click on the donate links, and throw a couple coins our way. You can throw some cryptocurrency Jack's way over on his site. You can become a monthly supporter by going out to patreon.com/NBNN. You can also become a sponsor, get your name up on the big screen over here. And we'll tell anybody and everybody who's listening anything you want us to tell you as a sponsor. You also get some pretty cool swag to go with those sponsorships. So check it out today, and don't forget your last option. Everybody's got that Amazon Prime account because y'all love 2-day shipping, and you get a free Twitch sub. We'd appreciate it if you use those subs on our streams. Airy Fun, become a supporter today and play for a cause. The Airy Fun bringing you the latest in community causes and charitable events inside and outside of the game. Britannian Mining Company wants you to come on out to Black Rock Cove and check out all the vendors out there for all your crafting goods needs. Anything you want's available, all at rock steady prices out in Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter and conveniently located near those mines that you want to be near. Legit from Hometown Hero. Don't forget our good friends over at hometownhero.com, local Austin wholesalers where you can get all your vape juice needs fulfilled. Hometown Hero's got several different varieties, and hey, if you're a vape juice manufacturer and you're looking to sell, go talk to the boys and girls over at Hometown Hero, because they're buying small independent companies and looking to get your product into millions of other people's hands. What are you laughing at?
Envy, we will take your sponsorship. Yes, we will. Laz will say anything you want. Absolutely anything.
That's right. Yeah. I said, we'll tell you anything about anything you want. I didn't say we'd say, either way, we don't care.
Yeah. Envy Co Gaming.
Yeah.
Going to soon become a sponsor.
DOD, NV Co. Absolutely. Come on, boys.
Any one of his 73 or alternate personalities.
Listen, you'll be surprised at how many people watch this crap throughout the day. They may not tune in at lunch. They're all at work, but
if there's a kindergartner watching our show,
I can't tell you how many people said, Laz, I love listening to the show on my way home from work. Laz, I listen to your show over here. Oh, Laz, I love the podcast. I heard so much of that from people. And again, we love you guys, I love you all. Coil More Wands, putting the magic in your hands. Yes, hang on a second. Putting the magic in your hands. Scrota's Music Service, putting the music in your ears. Relic Spiraled. For all your licensed Shroud Avatar swag, you can go ahead and check out relicspiral.com. You can get t-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, regular stickers, drinkware, coffee mugs, canvas prints, and much, much more. I even think he's got shower curtains out there now. And, of course, you can save yourself 10% when you check out by using the promo code NBNN. Nefrina, give me a minute, I'll get to you there. That sheet is actually posted on the forums by Darkstar. And the title of that post is R59 List of Fixed Bugs and Finished Tasks. But yes, if you want, you can get a link coming into Discord. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment, and of course replays of our show on 6s and 12s around the clock. And of course, last but not least, my favorite place, my favorite sponsor, ShroudMarketplace.com, because I love waking up to money in my account. I tell you what, granite, selling granite. Got those.
You know who really loves Shroud Marketplace today? Caffeine does.
Caffeine's loving the marketplace.
Yeah, he even had to go switch from a QA to the live client to deliver an order. That's awesome.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
I know. It's like anything and everything game related can be bought or sold at Shroud Marketplace. From accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, cheaper than you can find on the add-on store, all the way to like expired telethon rares. I don't know anybody selling those. That guy.
Don't know.
Sometimes me. Sometimes. But I've got a collection of stuff that I actually need to go through. All the way to services can be found at ShroudMarketplace.com from different players. Over 135 different vendors are already registered. You too can register for an account and then register as a vendor. Start selling your stuff to other players for real money. And that includes things like Gus Ball hosting of a game from Bambino to, you know what, leveling services from Armelian, Dread Pirate. Also, you've got who else is doing a leveling service right now? I think those are the only two doing the leveling service right now. You can also find. I'm sorry, Pirate's Life and Dread Pirate are two different people. And then you've also got so 3 different players doing leveling services. You've got Wolfton's cheese sign writing. So I mean, we love the cheese sign writing because it is the cheesiest. Writing. We love it so much that we are also clients.
Indeed.
We are clients of the cheese sign writing.
And proudly display it every day on our show.
It's you can find deco services. You can find Scrotus music service where $5 gets you
anything you want, including Scrotus.
Yeah,
and he is something to have.
I know. I heard you. I heard you gave him the best wake up call ever.
Man, I got right into bed with him.
Yeah.
My woman even got in on the other side of him, draped her knee across him, and felt his junk.
Yeah. Anything pop up between y'all?
A little morning wood.
It did. It sure did.
I don't know. Scrota's going to absolutely hate us for that, but yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, Scrota gave us a wake-up call that morning, too.
Well, I'm sure you like
hopping in bed with a guy before you give him any warning, man. You're lucky he didn't.
Oh, yeah. He had one sitting there waiting on us.
Talk about surprise. I tell you.
Skeggy's like, man, I was in the wrong hotel room. I should have been there.
He was in the wrong hotel, but...
Oh, yeah.
I tell you,
I was in my own bed, which is even better. Yeah.
It wasn't that morning, I'll guarantee it.
Yeah. My bed was safe.
Yeah, you were home by yourself.
That's right. That's right. Damn Skippy. But you know what? You can also find out at Shroud Marketplace.
Yeah, well, Econdas, I tell you what, before they woke Scrota up, they hopped in my bed and woke me up. So, yes, I had Zeke and Shade in my bed first. So, you want to know how interesting it gets,
You know who's trying to save up money for next year? Skeggy Media. You need to go
already-
visit his shop so that way he can start booking his flight for next year to SodaCon.
That's right. He's got pumpkins on sale just in time for Halloween, folks. So don't forget to check that
got it
out.
all.
And, yeah.
Pretty soon he's got the 25 crafted jack-o'-lanterns and because you need to decorate your lot for Halloween. He's got pumpkins, greater potions, all kinds of stuff. Go visit Skeggy's shop. You know who else's shop you need to go to?
Weddings.
Not that
and
guy's.
more. Weddings
This
and
guy's.
more.
This guy's. Teleport.
Weddings and more by Laz. That's right.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
But it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. That's right. If you're looking to get hitched, come see me. We've got everything you need, from the gowns and tuxedos to the lot location and the venue. If you want an above-ground wedding, an underground wedding, a lakeside wedding, a seaside wedding, a sundown wedding, a sunset wedding, or even a bloodletting wedding, we've got you covered. Come on down to Weddings and More by Laz, where you too can get the latest in telethon bundles. That's right, if you're missing any telethon bundles, I've got collections going way back. You're looking for some rares, collectibles, all sorts of stuff. We've got it, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. Weddings and More by Laz. That's right. I love this.
Gotta love ShroudMarketplace.com.
I love it. Gotta love it.
You gotta love the ability to register to buy anything, and then if you want to start selling stuff,
easy.
you click on vendor registration.
Even I can do it. That's right.
I know. But you know what time it is?
I do. It's time for us to get out of here for today and go do that thing we call, well, not much. I just go sit in the lot and hold down the lot the rest of the day, but that's what I do. Anybody ever needs to come find us, how to get to Owl's Head.
I'm patching the QA client again, so.
Yeah, I got a few more videos to get out there for y'all. Don't forget, go check out our YouTube for the latest information, latest con videos. I'm getting those out slow but sure. Visit the website for the latest in pictures. Most of those are out there, and we've got pictures, videos, the King's Dinner, all sorts of great stuff, so you can see the event and see who was there and ask questions. So we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Tomorrow, I'll wake up tomorrow.
With some wood.